everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a VSG gastric sleeve update. You guys always ask me to do these, and honestly, I skipped last month, so I thought that it was time to do an update, so let's get straight into it. So since my update that I did last time, my 7-month update, I've lost 12 pounds. Now, I couldn't tell you guys how much I've lost this month because I didn't weigh myself in the beginning of the month, which was supposed to be February 11th, and mind you, February had 29 days, so it kind of threw everything off. But I know for a fact that since January 11th to now, I've lost 12 pounds, which honestly isn't that much, and I'll tell you guys a little bit what's been going on and stuff. So if you guys are avid watchers of my channel, then you would know that I recently got accepted into college, and when you apply to college, it's a super stressful experience, and I have very high anxiety as is, so that just kind of piled onto everything. And when I have anxiety or panic attacks, I tend to block myself off from everybody and the whole world and all that stuff. If you guys noticed, I was like MIA from Instagram and YouTube. It was because of that. And by doing that, I put myself in a very vulnerable position when it comes to eating, because I will stay home all day. I won't really do anything except for watch TV, and that's kind of like a trigger for me where I want to eat. So I haven't been really eating the worst possible way, but I haven't been eating on the way I would like to. I still stay away from carbs. I still try to keep my calorie count down, but I just don't want to slip back into old habits. And I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, I know I'm in control of that, but like if I see myself snacking too much, I'll kind of get scared and be like, whoa, I don't want to go back to living that type of life. I think that when you're trying to lose weight without getting this surgery, it's okay for you to snack as long as it's kind of like healthier snacks. But not only am I trying to lose weight, you guys, I'm really trying this whole thing is kind of like a lifestyle change. So I don't want to get back into old habits. Before I had the surgery, my old habits were exactly the same. I would snack all the time. I would eat late at night. I would eat carb heavy, fat heavy foods, and I'm glad to say that I'm not doing any of those anymore. But when I see myself slipping back into old habits, I get really scared and really freaked out because I don't want all my hard work to go to waste because of just like old habits, you know? And they do say that old habits die hard, and they really do. But it's your responsibility to make sure that you don't make those old habits current habits. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anything I say ever makes sense. I just say what comes to my brain. So people always want to know how many calories I'm consuming a day. Usually my goal is like 800, 900. I am going to try to kind of not put my calories down, but take my fat intake a little bit lower and my sugar intake a little bit lower. When I find myself hitting like stalls, I won't necessarily lower my calories, and let me tell you why. 800 calories is not a lot as is, especially the fact that I work out. You can't be eating 800 calories and work out an hour a day. That's just not healthy. So I try to tweak other things in my eating plan. So instead of tweaking my calories, I'll tweak like my fat intake, my carb intake, my sugar intake. So that's kind of like a good tip. But I think I always say this, please consult your doctor before you take any of my advice on nutritional like foods or anything like that, just because I do what my doctor has told me to do, and she knows my body, she knows my weight, my everything. So please talk to a doctor before you change your whole diet or anything like that. I think this month I really want to concentrate on body image, just because this month has been, these past couple months actually have been kind of hard for me when it comes to looking at myself and appreciating the body that I'm in and what I have and how far I've come. I think a lot of people that lose weight can relate to this subject or this topic because you have such a morphed idea and about the way that you look, and it's so hard to catch your brain up with your body. And I always look at before I lost weight, I always thought, why do people have body dysmorphia? Like, is that what it's called? Body dysmorphia disorder? Or I don't understand when an anorexic person looks at themselves in the mirror. Do they not see what we see? And now that I've lost a lot of weight in a very short amount of time, I totally understand. Your brain kind of doesn't register how far you've come. And I've seen that I've lost weight, but I don't see what other people see. And I think that that's one of the main things that I've been really having trouble with, especially with the recent, there's like a lot of changes going on in my life right now. I'm going to be moving away to college and all this stuff. And that has just made me so self-conscious, and I'm just constantly picking at myself. Like, I don't like the way my arm looks. I don't like the way my thigh looks. I don't like my stomach. I don't like... And honestly, it's hard to kind of surpass that and overcome it. Every day, I will try to kind of pick myself up and say, you know what, Tina, look how far you've gotten. Look at what you were. Look at what you are. But it's hard. It is extremely difficult to see what other people see. It's kind of the same thing when you're overweight. Like, when you're overweight, you know that you're overweight, but you can't tell how overweight you are until you see a picture of yourself and you're like, holy crap, like, how did I get this way? It's kind of the same thing when you lose weight. You see yourself and you know that you've lost weight, but you don't see to what extent, like how much you've changed. Also, with body image comes like a lot of unrealistic goals that I feel like I've been setting for myself ever since I got this surgery. It's hard living in this era because everybody is so perfect, right? Like, when you look on Instagram and you look wherever, these girls have these beautiful bodies, beautiful breasts, beautiful butt, everything is in its place. They don't have an extra like dimple over here, or their boobs are like up here. And I think that that has really messed up a lot of people, including me, because when I look at those people, I think to myself, I'm never gonna have that. I don't understand why I will never have that. Nobody's ever gonna love me the way that I am, and I'm never gonna have a perfect body. And honestly, when I talk about it, when I say it out loud, it sounds really stupid. But when it's all in your head and you're not really talking about it, it kind of gets to you, and you kind of start believing that you need to have a perfect body. I'm not trying to throw anyone down. I'm not saying that being skinny is not beautiful, or being plump is not beautiful, or having big boobs is not. Everything is beautiful, but I just feel like I need to stop comparing myself to other people. I'm never gonna have an extremely skinny, rock solid body. It's just never gonna happen for me. That doesn't mean that I'm being a quitter and quitting on my goals or my body goals or anything like that. I'm just kind of looking at the reality of the situation and being happy with what I'm going to have or what I have right now. So I guess that the main point that I want to kind of put out there is, don't let people, like, don't look at someone and say, I want to be her, or I want to look like this person. Set goals for yourself. And I'm not saying that it's bad to have inspirations and it's bad to have like body goals or anything like that, but at the same time, don't obsess over it and don't get sick over it, because I'm here to tell you that I have been there and I've done that, and honestly, I just felt depressed and anxious, and I was having panic attacks, and it's not a good feeling. Allow your body to do what it's going to do. Obviously, if you want to have a skinnier body, or if you want to gain weight, whatever you want to do, you have to change your diet and work out and do all those things. But don't be disappointed whenever you do lose that 20 pounds and you don't look like Gigi Hadid or whatever it might be, because you're you, and that's all. That's what it is. And there's always gonna be people that have a nicer body or have nicer legs or whatever, but it really doesn't matter, because it's fine. So I went on a big rant again, and I'm sorry. I don't think these are rants. I think that as the months progress, I just want to talk about more like emotional and life things than I do about just like the weight that I lost. And I hope that you guys can understand that, and I hope you guys still enjoy watching these videos. I know a lot of people that are first starting out are very hung up on how much weight did you lose, how much did you eat, what happened. But honestly, when you get to this point in your journey, it's like, it's not really about the weight anymore. It's more about like your life and how things change around you and adjusting to life around you when you lose such a large amount of weight. Obviously, I'm still going to talk about like weight and stuff and how much I lose when I do these updates, but I just like to talk about these things as well. So if you guys have any like topics you guys want me to discuss in these updates videos, then just let me know down below as always, and I will gladly go ahead and do that. I'm trying to think if anybody has asked any specific questions within the past couple months that I need to answer. I know a lot of people are asking about hair loss. I talked about that. Weight loss, obviously talked about that. I did film a couple what I eat in a days, but they just look so unappetizing, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to film it so it doesn't look so shitty. but it's just not working out, guys. I don't know. Let me know if you guys mind if it's not like a professional quality video, because I see some what I eat in a day and I'm just like, damn, that looks professional. And mines are just like kind of vlog style. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that, and I will post them. So that is it for my update video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, because I know a lot of you guys watch these videos, and subscribe because I put out other good videos as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!